something I've pondered for many years. Sometimes I get to thinking and it brings me to tears. It's why when my sister was born, Mama sent me away. I didn't have a clue to what was going on. I knew it must be important for me to leave home, 'cause they shipped me down to Uncle Wendell's house to stay. It was kind of tough getting to sleep that night when they sent me off to bed and they turned out the light. I couldn't help thinking I'd been thrown away. I tried to figure out what I'd done wrong and why in the world they wanted me gone. I never thought that anyone could take my place. I had a rude awakening when I got back. My place had been taken on Mama's lap by a foot-long, red-faced, screaming girl. I sure could tell I wasn't important anymore. I could tell that when I walked in the door. It was like she was the only thing existing in the world. I don't know why in the world they kept that thing. She sure wasn't pretty and she acted kind of mean. I guess she was one of them things that nobody wanted back. But it's kind of funny how a young mind works. I figured out a way to get rid of her. I'd tie a bone around her neck and give her to the dog and the cat. Well, the old dog took one look at that. He ran behind the barn and he wouldn't come back. He'd go to barking every time he thought about that sight. Well, Mama found out about my plan. She took a stick and tore up my can, and she kept a close eye on Sister day and night. After years of worrying why I had to leave, I figured it out. They were looking after me. Mama didn't want me traumatized by that sight. Even though it liked to kill me to leave home, it probably was a good thing that I was gone. I didn't have to see her and I had a chance to turn out right. I gave up on my plan to put her away. I put up with her and just let her stay. But to forget her taking my place was not my style. I did all the things to make her life tough, like chopping down her playhouse and playing mighty rough, and I'm 57 years old and I'm still trying. Well, I guess Daddy didn't count her as much of a loss, 'cause $125 was all she cost. You can't expect a whole lot for that amount. I guess now since you know the truth, Sister, I could never get rid of you. Gee, you're probably worth $250 now. There's still one thing that bothers me with older brothers and sisters, why I had to leave. If they'd have loved me, they'd have looked after me that night. I know the place we lived was small inside, but they could have found a place for me to hide, so I wouldn't got scared by that awful sight. You know, I guess I'd heard the word expecting around the house, but hey, I didn't know what they were expecting. I don't even think they were expecting what they got. All I know is I was expecting something to happen to Mama's stomach. I thought she had swallowed a watermelon or something. I couldn't even sit on her lap without falling off. Sister said they saved the best till last, but I think when they saw her, they decided they better stop before it got any worse, and that's my opinion. Man, Daddy could have bought a mule, maybe 2 cows, a whole mess of pigs for $125. He had 6 good-looking children already. $125, Sister.